Nature is like a protean palette. It shows the possibilities of color aesthetics at any time. Painting imitates the nature of a color game. When the sun no longer exists, the world will lose its color. Perhaps we will realize that color is rare on that day. "400 years ago, the Portuguese, who were amazed by the dangerous and magnificent scenery of Taiwan, praised the mountains and sea of this beautiful island. Sunshine, air, and water are three elements of life. They provide energy to the land and also accumulate the world's innumerable still life paintings. It is like Gauguin to Tahiti in the South Pacific Ocean, or Van Gogh to the sunflower fields in southern France. Hualien in Taiwan should be a classic in the Impressionist's view." The wilderness in the old river Laku Laku has been built into a current habitat for ecological rehabilitation. Tree apartments provide comfortable shelters from the wind and rain for the tenants. The plants in different postures complete the composition. The delightful figures that shuttle back and forth make the natural canvas lively and vivid. A farm owner told me that a butterfly of the life tree and a worm's egg were the origins of the life journey. My natural observation notes started from this point. Herbs supply the growth needed by the butterfly babies. The continuation of any life needs to rely on clean and healthy food sources. The good environment of Hualien continues to promote organic agriculture. In addition to not applying pesticides and chemical fertilizers, organic villages and areas have also tried water and drought rotation agriculture for years. They use biological habits to reduce the favorable conditions for pests and diseases in the field and accumulate the autonomous ability of food grains, and to become the guardian for food safety checks of the land. The small farmer's economy is the source of the fresh taste from the land. From the seasonal and local production, we can taste when the seasons are. Hearty feasts are close at hand from their original source to the table. You can taste the ingredients in the appearance of the environment, as well as the traditional wisdom learned by the residents. Above all, you can save money and energy from long-distance distribution. Have you ever sown the seeds of food by yourselves? Have you seen the ripe fruits of your plant? Roll up your sleeves and find the soil. Feel the process of germination pumping high and fructification, as well as the anxiety and delight that interlace in the anticipating mood. In everyday life, we view food as one part of daily life and care about how it's produced. This helps us better understand that people are a part of nature. Taiwan is surrounded by the sea, but the understanding of the sea is very unfamiliar. The best way to understand is to get close to the ocean and listen to the rhythm of the sea. In 1997, ecological whale watching began in Hualien, and it provided a platform for people to get to know the ocean through recreational activities. The Kuroshio Current brings an abundance of migratory fish to the east coast of Taiwan. Global overfishing makes mankind the largest predator of marine ecology, and it interrupts the ecosystem balance after a short time. Look from the ocean to the land, the broad space like a pouch which undertakes the waste from the land without reservation. The world's largest landfill is the ocean. The public sector and civil organization in Hualien have thrown themselves into marine conservation and pollution prevention. Regular beach cleaning and source reduction is a two-pronged approach. They've set up a blocking net or a large drain on the main river and effectively prevented land rubbish from being discharged into the ocean. Through the ocean experience, sustainable seafood, picture books creation, drama performances, and in other diversified ways, we regain a neglected view of the ocean in life. Like the fish that cannot feel the water they are in, people are often unaware of the space where they live. They forget the cold or warm seasons of the original intention, ignore the common sense of all things, and miss the gaze of life's pace. Everyone's actions during moments of choice determine the look of the environment in the future. Brushes can simulate nature and create a world of imagination, but cannot achieve the ecology that we want on Earth. However, the brushes started my pattern of watching. I became acquainted with a group of people who have worked for sustainable environmental conservation. They do things by themselves, advocate green life, and also put thoughts into practice in the respective fields which they are good at. Reducing a little damage to the environment every day can save some energy for ecology. Drawing is not difficult as long as you are willing to take up the pen. Sustaining the environment is not difficult as long as we begin to take action now.